What if Izuku Midoriya had the ultimate fire quirk? So yeah, I just start this off. Ooh, I got it. So yeah, it was a few days after. It was a few days after Izuku learned that, well, he had a quirk, but it was basically useless. He could only do short, really, a. He can only produce fire for a short amount of time, but not do all the crazy stuff like the pro heroes with fire quirks. So, so he was bullied for that. Being called useless and everything. So yeah, Izuku was just wanted to have a powerful quirk. So he decided to start training his quirk. And at the age of 10, he told mom that he was planning on going on a training journey to try to train his quirk to the best he can, and promises her that he'll be back when he turns 15. So yeah, Izuku just mainly goes into the forest and starts trying to manipulate his quirk. But sooner, when he turns 12, he decides to actually go to China and just go to the rest of the world to learn some martial arts to help him. And so he did. Now we are at the time. Izuku's 15 and he is taking the practice of the dragon, which is the kung fu style Izuku wanted to try and master. So yeah, so basically Izuku basically stuck with the monks. Or basically just had really good teachers. And that's actually where a place where he met Shino, Shino Tanshi. So yeah, Shino was a really tough girl. She was one of the strongest in their class, but and she basically hated Izuku's guts for the moment he walked in. But over time, they grew affection for each other. So yeah, Izuku, Izuku and Shino are taking their classes for the dragon. Classes of the dragon, as they're sparred up with each other. And whoever makes it will will become a kung fu style master of the dragon. Shino already mastered the rest, but needs to master the dragon to unlock her final element of her quirk, fire manipulation. So yeah, Izuku charged towards her and shot a fire blast as he used that as a cover and did a roundhouse kick on her. She was able to block it and manipulated the ground and made a pillar come up. Izuku was able to turn away in time as he put his other leg behind her neck and was able to topple her over and landed his knee in her stomach. But she was able to cover her stomach with her hand as they started fighting with their other with Izuku used his fire element. She started using the four elements she knows: water, earth, wood, and metal. to try to beat Izuku. And soon, so yeah, they basically kept on going with this competition as until Izuku readied a final punch as he was getting worn down. And she was going for a punch. Suddenly, both of their hands ignited in fire. As their both fists collided, it made a giant fire blast. A stream of fire burst from Izuku's knuckles as she is the same. The masters were impressed. An orange, yellowish, red, greenish flame with blue fire. So yeah, with that, the dust cleared and they were both standing. They went for another punch before falling onto each other. Literally, they fainted and hit their heads against each other. So when they woke up, the masters said, "You're up early, fight dragon masters." So yeah, basically, where they are at, they are called masters by what fighting style they do, or they win. Both now, if you guys are wondering, oh, but how did they know that Izuku was a dragon master? In this case, so yeah, basically there are variants. I'm pretty sure there are variants. Basically, in the place Izuku is, they are given titles of what they practice in. So yeah, Izuku practiced in the dragon art, and so she as her final to gain her final element. So yeah, they smiled as they cheered that they won. Later, Izuku and Shino was back at their apartment as Izuku was just laying on the bed, tired. Shino just cuddled him. Then it started to use her strength against him. As Izuku tried to breathe, she loosened her grip, and Izuku just said, "Sometimes I wonder why I'm dating you, but on the other hand, I already know you're the perfect one for me." Shino smiled as they got their fun time ahead. So yeah. So Izuku and Shino were getting ready to actually go home. Well, Shino is actually from France, but moved to Asia into China when it broke down, and basically one of the political parties were father, and they. So yeah, basically yeah. China broke again, and all of the parts of China started. So yeah, we're going back to China in this what if timeline. They wanted control of each other. So her father, who mastered the metal manipulation quirk that runs in her family brought order to China. So yeah. So yeah. So the story. So yeah. We might get more into more of it later, but that's just it for now. So yeah. Zuko. Next day, Zuko wakes up and is ready to go home, as he's always been writing letters to his mom, and he does miss her. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the What If. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll make part 2 tomorrow.